I am on beautiful Galveston Island today in the great state of Texas. Galveston is my hometown, and I'm here to find the treasure of the pirate Jean Lafitte. Right on these beaches, the one I'm walking on right now, pirate Jean Lafitte and his men fought the Karankawa Indians in bloody battles. Now, the Karankas were no small fish. These were large men. They had a lot of weapons. They were cannibals. They fought to the end. What a battle it must have been right here on this beach. My first step was to ask several of the locals where I might go to find the treasure. And frankly, their answers were kind of hostile.
You're not one of those kooks who believes in hidden treasure, are you?
I've been looking for the treasure of John Lafitte my whole life. I hadn't found a damn thing.
Are you out of your mind?
Well, I guess they told me, undaunted, we're heading over to stop number 1. I'm here today at Maison Rouge, the home of pirate Jean Lafitte here in Galveston, Texas. The French pirate Jean Lafitte was born back in 1780. His native language, of course, was French, but he also spoke passable English and Spanish. Jean Lafitte and his band lived here between 1817 and 1821. The group was known collectively as Number 13. By the way, Maison Rouge got its name because it was painted red by Jean Lafitte. Also had a big moat around it. Back in the day, the island was essentially uninhabited except for those aforementioned Karankawa Indians. You know, Maison Rouge is said to be haunted, and here's the story. It's the home of a pack of supernatural phantom black dogs. For over a century, there have been tales about these large black hellhounds with flaming eyes inhabiting this exact building right here. Another story says that this pack of 12 black dogs were partly owned by Jean Lafitte, and they are now known as the Campeche Devil Dogs and bred for hunting not only animals but also people. Rumor has it that Jean Lafitte demanded that a local voodoo queen give him an army of dogs to guard Maison Rouge. Upon Lafitte's demand, the voodoo queen did a ritual over the puppies as they were being born. Now it's said that the pack of 12 black dogs is an omen for death, trouble, and tragedy. Also, unexplained voices and screams are heard right from this building. We're going to walk into the one sealed up area of Maison Rouge. You saw it right back there, and we're going to peek in and see if we see any treasure inside. Not much. Looks like a dirt pit. Why don't we move on to stop number 2 in our search for Jean Lafitte's treasure? We are at Lafitte's settlement, our second stop looking for the treasure. Okay, I'll admit it. I've been thinking about this treasure since I was a kid back in the 50s. And this is the location where I think the treasure's buried. You know, Lafitte was only here between 1817 and 1821. And I think as he was leaving in 1821, he buried his treasure right back there in that clump of trees. They call it the 3 trees. I believe that it would be impossible to get there today because you got to wade through alligators and water moccasins, not to mention the frequent police patrols right here. So, unfortunately, no digging today. All right, let's head on to our third stop down at the east end of the island. It's called Point Culebras, Snake Point, and I think this is the first thing that Lafitte saw when he hit off the Gulf of Mexico right here. That clump of trees looks like a good digging spot. Unfortunately, there are big signs, no trespassing. Well, that's the story. No luck. We did try to find the treasure of Jean Lafitte, but it eluded us today. I'm told that 100,000 people over the years have been out here trying to find the treasure of Jean Lafitte. The only thing they ever found was a couple of gold doubloons in a field around here, but no luck for me today. Every once in a while there's a wild report that some guy finds a gold doubloon. That's about it. They're just rumors. Here's an idea. Maybe Jean Lafitte was smart and took his money with him and didn't bury it here on Galveston Island. It's nowhere but Texas that you can search for the treasure of Jean Lafitte, except in Louisiana.
It's mighty reckless to mess with Texas.